Hey everybody, Ed Hopkins here. I didn't want to take up a lot of your time today. I just wanted to go over just a few things that are in the works right now. I know we're just a couple weeks away from launching Dealership Easy Money Machine, but I kind of wanted to go over just what is going on right now in the industry, especially when it comes to any industry involving sales. Today's customer is a little bit different. They're more apt to use mobile phones now, and mobile phones have made us so desensitized to just communicating live, one on one with the person, face to face. I mean, it gets to the point too where you could be at dinner with your spouse and you're texting back and forth because you don't really talk. And this is something that's kind of transferred over into the sales industry too, where a lot of people don't want to talk to somebody to buy something. They could be a willing and ready buyer, but they just want to deal with things at their own pace. Now, keep in mind, dealerships have that shyster mentality already built into them. So when a customer is going to a dealership, they're already feeling like, hey, they're going to get hounded by a ton of dealers, agents, or salesmen at the store. So what people are doing now, and we're learning this in this text chat industry, is that they're using mobile to get around the high pressure sales, so they can speak to somebody at their own pace and get the information that they need without being forced to putting a signature on the dotted line. But what it turns out, it's really more of a powerful tool because the customer is now in control. Let's face it, being a salesman in any industry, your job is to take control of the customer and get them to the point where they allow you to stick your hand into their purse or wallet and take the money. That's what a good salesman does. And by allowing the customer to have some control over their buying power and their decisions, this is where sales text chat has really become a monumental tool for dealerships. You may have gotten an email last week that we signed up yet another dealership, and it seems like lately we're doing it every single day, and that's how fast it is. I mean, things are going a little bit crazy here. It's even hard for me to keep up with it. Thanks to my partners John and Alina, it's a little bit easier on me because I'm not a one-man show. They are my partners in crime here. And when we signed on that dealer last week, we got them set up with their chat buttons, and this was one of the first chat sessions that came through. Let me bring this over. Their very first chat session with a customer, and the customer says, "No phone calls, please." So this is the exact reason, like I was explaining before, where people are just desensitized. They want to be in control of the conversation, and they want to be in control of their own decisions. Now, this ended up turning into a sold car 24 hours later. I'll jump down to the bottom here. Essentially, the whole conversation towards the end is basically is the customer coming in to determine which automobile they wanted to purchase. But this just gives you an idea of how fast sales text chat and how effective sales text chat is for a dealership. First text chat session, closed deal. And this is a very powerful testimonial that you can convey when you're going and approaching dealerships with our awesome sales text chat tool. Not to mention my testimonial that's on this page here. If you click on this button underneath the video that you're watching right now, this will take you to my own personal testimonial how a competitor's chat software cost one dealership a $32,000 sale. Also, if you click on this button right here, this will take you to our notification list and also the video that shows you our software in action. Just a quick rundown of how it all works. But I want to tell you, for those that have been keeping up with our emails from day to day, just some of the new things that we've added into the system. The first thing is our PC EXE chat. In a nutshell, what it is, it takes the mobile browser that I showed you earlier in that conversation with that customer that purchased that car and puts everything inside of an EXE file that can be run on a PC. So you can have an agent sitting at their computer. He could be looking at his leads, or he could be checking up on some of the new information about new car sales or whatever. He's on his computer. Instead of waiting for a notification to come to his phone, he can actually respond to a customer right from this system. So imagine I'm a customer. I come to the website and I put in my information and I reply yes. And now imagine that on the screen here I'm just a salesman and I'm just messing around on my computer at work doing whatever, and what will happen is the system will notify me when a new chat session is started. See here, it made a nice little soft noise to alert that there's a new bubble, and the salesman will click on the bubble here and he'll see the conversation just started. He'll say something like, hey, welcome, da 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 da. He'll send the message, and now we can engage in conversation. Now he can reply, close this out, continue doing his work until the customer replies with his next question or statement. And just another cool feature that we've added that just adds power to not only the lead generation, but the lead generation follow-up process. From beginning as a normal text in just to get information to actually closing a deal. And it's really effective when the salesman for the dealer is on top of his chat. And our EXE PC chat allows us to do that. It allows us to get that salesman to reply quickly, because studies have shown after the first couple hours, if there's no responsiveness from the salesman and you're trying to buy a product or you have interest in a product, the interest goes away substantially, more than 50%. So just always keep that in mind. We are also, because some dealers just have like really lackadaisical rules with their employees tend to be lazy by nature, and we're finding this out with a few of our dealers that we signed up. Some of them have numerous leads that are coming in, but nobody is responding to them. So what we're going to do is we're going to be adding a call notification system, so when a new lead comes in, the system's going to call them and say, listen, you have a brand new lead. Press 1 if you want to get the phone number, press 2 and we'll text you the number, and then there's another option I can't remember, but it's still in development. And at the end of the call, no matter what the response is, the text chat link to the mobile page is going to be sent to that person as soon as that call hangs up. So it's going to give instant notice to the salesman that action is required on that lead. I just want to go over a few more things that we've added just to make the selling to the dealers a lot more easier. First one is our demo test here. And this essentially is just a general giant image of a website here, and you can just take your dealership that you're showing the product to, just take them to like this website, and they'll click on the button and they'll get to see exactly how the text chat system works, and they'll see exactly how it's going to appear on the website, because most dealerships have this pretty much the same layout. They have their little live support up here, and then they have the chat links here. So this will give them an idea, make an easy sell. You can run them through the process, and then you would be the salesman, and then you would get the notification on your phone. You would show them the mobile dash and chatting back and forth with the customer. So this is one tool that we've added, and because we're doing such huge volume now, just signing up dealers daily, we're dealing with all these website design companies that make the inventory pages for the dealership. So we've added a designer instructions here, just mastering installing the chat buttons. So this is going to help me shorten the process of getting that button installed on the website so they can start getting leads right away. I'll just end with this. Just make sure you guys just take a look. If you haven't had a chance yet, some of you are already on our notification list. You can see how it all started here by clicking on this button here, how it all started. This is my personal testimonial of me using a competitor's chat system, and then you can see the software in action here by clicking on this link, and this is where you can get on the notification list. So a couple more emails coming up the next couple weeks before launch. Stay tuned. Just going to get you all excited, because truly this is a real business, and We really want you guys to get involved because this is a relatively easy sell for the dealerships when they see just some of the examples that you show, like for example my testimonial. I mean, you can convey that. You can show them a screen cap of the conversation that the customer said, please no phone calls, and that just shows the power of where the industry is going. And it starts with the mobile, and it's going to start with mobile and chat and move on from there. But chat and text messaging is here to stay for a long time. So this is Ed Hopkins signing off. Hope you get on a notification list, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks when we launch Dealership Easy Money Machine. Take care now.